Because I feel like it happened to me a while ago too, back in school. I told you guys in
A woman hit on you?
no, a lady, a guy. No,
A guy?
women hit all the time, right? We do that all the time. But a guy actually approached me one time and I was like, hey, and it was just so funny. I wasn't
So
trying to flirt.
you are giving up alphabet vibes.
I don't know why he thought so. That was like
I
2011,
I mean
12.
I guess now recently, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though there are people who still fit in those stereotypes,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most, sometimes you cannot tell
Right.
because some of them, some of the people who live those alternate lifestyles,
Mm-hmm.
they're just pretty normal until you get to talk to them and you're like, oh wait, what? And a lot of people are bi. So the people who are bi, you can really not tell.
If you buy, you're gay, right?
Hmm?
If somebody says they're bi, they're gay, right?
They're gay,
No,
but they
not
are called
necessarily.
differently.
I think you're asexual, right?
Gay means you are strictly same sex.
There you go.
So strict, the term is the emphasis is on the strictly.
So if a man, another man, and go and sleep with a woman and say he's bi, that does he's not gay?
If a man
No,
does what, okay?
he's not gay.
If a man sleeps
Technically, he's gay, but terminologically, he's not.
If any man who is having
A man who sleeps with a man is gay,
any man who
but
sleeps with a man is you're gay. It's just that they try to add all these other nomenclatures to it and call it all this stuff transgender. War. You sleeping with a man, right? That's what is in the Bible from Old Testament. You are gay, and you're a woman.
Is the word gay in the Bible?
The word gay?
Mm-hmm.
I can't really tell you if it's there in the Bible.
I know homosexual is. I don't know about no gay.
Yeah, I can't really tell, but you know, with the modern
I haven't seen it
translations of
though. Let
things
me
like
not
that,
say because it's not like I've read the whole Bible like that.
just like fornication. If you go on that too. Anyway, but the truth is, a man who sleeps with a man, though, you're gay. Yeah, they'll try to sugarcoat all those things.
So what about a woman that sleeps with a woman?
You're lesbian.
You're lesbian.
But then what if she sleeps with both parties? Then what?
That's just bi.
Is it bi? Yeah,
bisexual.
But then that doesn't hold the same weight that how a man would. If a girl, if like a girl messes around with a girl, right, and then she also sleeps with a guy, and they be like, oh, she's bi. Usually they'll be like, oh shit, that's sexy, that's da 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 da. But if a guy does that, then it's automatically he's gay. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Yes, double standards. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't hold the same. It doesn't hold the same weight.
I'll see two girls kissing. That's cool. But seeing two dudes,
yeah,
kissing,
like guys like that. They be like, "Oh shit, like can I join?" Da 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 da, or other stuff. But then it goes,
"Hi." Kissing,
wait, hold on. It depends. It depends on the kind of girl, though. Like, for example, hear me out real quick. So, if a woman that looks like Flavor Flav and a woman that looks like Flavor Flav are kissing, do you still consider as two women kissing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, she's still a woman.
As long as the woman that you're kissing is okay.
I thought what's the term? What's the saying that people be saying? Pussy doesn't have any face.
Oh, it does for some us.
How about that though?
Yeah. There's a pillow on your face, man. There's a pillow on your face.
There's a pillow on your face.
That's what people
I'm just joking.
Some people are professional doggers, you know.
Yeah.
Doggy style. That's all.
They really don't care.
Hmm.
If you have to condemn sodomy so bad, like man, which is anal, then a man and a woman is still. Why is it not called sodomy?
Because it's two different
but it's still
body parts.
After I talked of anal.
Yeah, it's the anal of a woman, not a man. That's it. Yeah, the main ingredient is the sex, is the gender of the other person.
No. We're talking of anal right here. Like I'm saying that I am going anal on a woman. It's almost the same like doing it on a man.
No, it's not. That's why I'm keep telling you it ain't.
Why not?
Don't paint that picture, please. Don't even think it. Don't start.
No. Why would you tell me that? Why?
Because the anal is on the anus is on a woman. It's not on a man.
Yes.
Okay, cool. But I'm saying that is the same body physiology.
No.
No. Hey, this man, what's wrong with you? I said no.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
You're not,
What are you?
not even thinking about it that
Have
way.
you
This is the same.
No. All
have
I'm
you
saying is
ever
that
bent
go
a
ahead.
man over?
Oh Lord Jesus.
All I'm
Have you
saying,
seen what that looks like?
I'm saying is
It's not
this.
it's not a good view. You don't have access.
Okay. No,
Have you
no, no, no,
bent
no, no,
now?
no,
I
no,
can
no,
assume that you bent a woman over. You see how that
no,
looks?
no, sister. What is what I'm saying? Okay, there
Mm.
are many trends out there that you see them, right? They even got way more than most women out there. So when you bend them over, what do you see? What are you telling me? And sodomy is anal. So being a man or a woman is still the same thing. That's my take.
So somebody will have their wife and they cannot have sex 7 ways to Sunday because they're afraid of sodomy.
No, sodom. You're not talking about. I'm not talking about you giving doggy. I'm talking about you giving anal to a woman. That's what I'm
That's
talking
what
about.
I'm saying. It's all included. That's what I'm saying.
So
So
it's
you
anal
will
for
say
her.
that it's not when two a man and a woman are married, it's not considered.
So anal men and women, is it legal? Is it binding by the scripture?
Yes.
Yes, the Bible says. Listen, let me tell you something. Bible
Go ahead.
says the marriage bed is undefiled.
Okay. And then
That means that
away.
when you're married to your partner and the
Mhm.
both of you, anything goes if you two agree.
So when you're married to your
Anything
partner, there's no
goes.
longer your body is a temple of the Lord.
What temple?
It still is the temple of the Lord, but it
So-
belongs to your husband. Even the Bible says that
Okay.
you cannot. Your body is the temple of the Lord, but your body belongs to your spouse. That's why
Awesome.
even the Bible says that if you want to fast,
Mhm.
make sure that your spouse is in accordance
Mhm.
to that fast. If not,
Okay.
do not fast
Okay.
because your body belongs to your spouse.
Okay, cool.
God
And
will
your,
strike some of you because
and
you
your
have
body also belongs to your concubines because the Bible affirms concubines and
Yeah, if the
mistresses.
concubines is legal in your marriage, good for you people.
Okay. I'm just asking these questions because if we have to go by everything by the Bible, right? I'm just learning this for the first time because I know that even your daddy GOs will tell us having anal or anal, however you call it, is not correct according to the Bible.
That's how they said even with oral sex, that is not correct. It's just because people are used to some kind of things. They just think, okay, body parts, the
Mhm.
body parts that fit. Who even started that whole penis goes in the vagina? Just hear me out.
Okay.
What if the plan was the penis goes back in the anus originally?
Mhm.
But because people are disgusted by poop, they decided to put it in the other place. That's where babies come from.
Mhm.
So who was it that decided that that's where it goes? I'm just saying.
Oh, creation. There's no way you can get
God
pregnant
gave
through
3
anal.
holes. That's just all I'm saying.
But there's no way you can get pregnant through anal.
The whole goal of sex is not just to get pregnant. There's
You're
a
talking about creation, right?
whole different area called pleasure. Please. That's
So
why there are three. Again, that's why there are 3 holes.
Do people get to orgasm through anal?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
You said what?
You do have nerve endings down there.
Oh, so people get orgasm through that metal too.
Uh-huh.
They say that's where your G spot is at.
You know there's a G spot in your asshole.
What they say.
I don't know.
Especially for the men. It's close there.
I don't know.
Wait, I was going to ask that. Is it the same for women too?
I mean, it's in a position where it can be accessed from different angles. So
But is it the same for women too? Like
I don't know. I would not be able to
can't tell
judge
you.
because I've not had both. So
okay, for listeners, the listeners watch us, please. For those who know, of course, is it the same? The G spot that they say men have is the same for women? Please, I beg.
that would be hard to tell though, because no woman has experienced the men experience. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm saying for those who have had the conversations that we're having like this, right? Maybe a man who enjoys that will explain to a woman.
Okay, you cannot measure optimum satisfaction. Like if you're telling me that if a woman is getting orgasm through her V and through her anal, then those are two different things. Just like, okay, you can try to compare because it's one person telling you when I get it through this way, it's this way. When I get through this other method, it's through this way. But if it's a man contrasting that to a woman, those are two different genders. It's going to be kind of hard.
Yeah.
I'll do you this though. orgasms feel differently depending on how you get them. That's the best I can give you.
Of course. That's why some people who don't squirting, they think like orgasm is it's orgasm until they get to that. And some folks don't instead like it. I dated a lady one time, no matter how much you touch her, she doesn't get to that orgasm. She has her own things that take her to that point. So no matter what you're doing, like there's a lady that will be giving you a BJ and she gets to her orgasm. I don't know. I've never seen that kind of metabolism before.
You say meta. You know what? Let me mute myself.
It's fun. I was listening to a podcast. It's called Minute 18 Show. I think it's a UK podcast. And one of the guys on there, I think his name is Percy or something. He said he was hitting this one chick. Like he used to have this one chick he was hitting, and every time like she reaches maximum, orgasm, she always holds her. She always cries her right boob because that's where the orgasm hits.
Mm-hmm.
Her right boob. I'm like, somebody please help me make it make sense.
I'm screaming.
Like, yo, say no.
What about Baltazar, the guy who's still the reigning champion? Why was he not touching his boobs all the time? Like
I had a me and my friend, we had a conversation about that, and she was trying to figure out why guys like their nipples being sucked, but then some girls don't like it being sucked. There was a conversation that came up, and some guy was saying it. It was like explaining the feeling, and I was just sitting here like, cause I'll be hearing guys like it a lot, but then some girls don't like when their titties are sucked. So it just depends on the different, I guess.
And the ladies should know that helps also towards breast cancer, though. Yeah, study shows that women will get their nipples sucked or the breast squeezed actually helps some sort of mastication.
Well, I mean that's true because when they say when a guy orgasm, it helps reduce prostate cancer.
Mm-hmm.
The terminology you're looking for is stimulating the tissues.
Okay, if you call it that one, that's fine.
I'm just saying that the umbrella word, right? Like what you're saying, because somebody will say, "Oh, having sex does not. It's not the act of it. It's the stimulation of the muscles."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like men, they say men have to ejaculate 21 times a month, right? To avoid cancer.
Is it a month?
That one I don't believe.
A month, not a week.
I feel like that was just something to have women give men more sex, but I digress.
No, it's not about believing or not. It's just biologically, most men will get through that cancer of the, how do you call that again? Has to deal with the testicles. The, how you call it again? The testicles, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
No, I'm just saying that it has to deal with it. That's where the formation.
So let me ask you: is 21 times a month or a week?
No, not a month, not a week, a month. 21 times a month, not a week.
So can you go 21 times a month?
They're talking about ejaculation. They're talking about having sex 21 times. There are many people who can do. People do hand job. People do oral. People do all those things.
What is 21 times a month?
That you need to release semen.
Yes, what is 21 times a month? Who cannot?
21 times.
21 times a month. That's almost every day.
The AK understand that
you can do it in 10 days.
AK, most men.
The 21 in 10 days.
Yes.
AKs.
Three a day.
AKs. No, even two a day. You don't have to do.
You know what I'm saying? Easy.
AK, men over 45. Most of them can get an erection. Don't forget that too. Yeah. So it's kind of hard when we're saying all these things too.
Blue chew. Shameless plug.
Yeah, it's because of overuse. Now you are desensitized to your nerves. Now nothing is not pumping as it's supposed to, because you were there doing 3 times a day to get it all in 10 days.
Yeah, and I also know of ladies who have never who have been practicing.
I don't know what your problem is. Is it your 10 days?
Yeah, no, ladies also who've not been touched.
If also enjoy 10 days.
How do you call it when a woman is actually going? How do you call that? What's the word again I was looking for?
When she's what?
When a woman is like this thing that people be like, okay, I just want to not be having sex no more. There's a word.
Abstinent.
Yes.
Celibate.
I know of ladies who have gone to be celibate for like 5-7 years and they ended up with breast cancer too.
That was unfortunate, but it was in their line of action. Like God had it in there that no matter what, they were still going to go through it. So it wasn't about them not having sex. It was just in their plan.
Yeah, because for real, when you most people, I don't know, there's this Cancer Connect, which is something that you guys should try and look into it too. I know we're talking about sex now. Where you register there, it's free, you don't have to do anything. They just take your semen and try to do like samples and do studies. So this to actually help us and get answers like in the next 50 to 60 years from now. But
Until you disappear because you have some special powers.
everyone's gonna disappear,
Facts.
man.
You ain't never lied.
Why do we always think we're gonna disappear? We're all gonna disappear one day now. There could be a tornado, man. Come on.
Right. So let me disappear when the time is right, not because I volunteered myself to disappear.
No, you're not a donor. You're not a donor. No one is doing anything to you. You're not a donor.
Till they find out you have some rare kind of blood, or gonna put you in one basement and be harvesting your cells.
That's like the, have you seen that show Supercell?
It is what it is, guys.
That's like
It is-
Supercell.
it
Supercell
is what
people
it
that have
is.
Supercell. They'll go ahead and be putting you locking you in a cage.
We need to help medicine. Like we need to help medicine. There are medications now that you can take that can prevent you from having cancer. Now they're even advertising them on TV, even though they're giving you side effects. 10 years, 15 years ago, we didn't have those kind of medications. Look at COVID. COVID now, the way COVID rapidly got the vaccine rapidly, it kind of like helped a lot of people. Under 3 months, we had a vaccine that could actually help mankind, you know. So science is evolving. We need to. We accept all the cell phones, accept all the crazy things, AI. But when it comes to medical stuff, we're like, oh, they're going to harvest your heart, your soul.
That vaccine that Texas, is it Texas or Florida declared it illegal? Or illegal to take? Was it Texas or Florida? I think it was Florida. It was Texas. If I'm
No, it was not Texas.
Florida.
I don't know. You got beef with Texas. It's Florida.
But your president took it without telling anyone.
It was alleged. It was alleged that during that time he had sent some to Putin. But anyways, just
Even Abbott refused it, right? COVID almost took him out.
Yeah, Abbott almost
Greg Abbott.
the guy on the wheelchair, right?
COVID almost took him out. When he went and took the vaccine, nobody sent him.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna do the suspect challenge.
Okay, suspect swears that they're keeping the peace and they don't like drama, but they're the messiest, most instigative person on here.
That has to be JB.
that's me. She's talking about me.
That's AK for sure, man.
That's me. She's talking about me.
No, she got me with that part of peace because I don't.
That's why I threw it in there.
She has never claimed to keep peace. That's what threw me off.
Okay, I don't keep peace, man. Yeah, that's AK. Hey, over to you again, Tutu. Take the other two people.
Oh, I thought we were just going around.
No, let's cut there because if you take it now, it'll be very obvious. JB, you're next.
Suspect thinks it's cool to be single until she turns around and catch no one.
Okay, there's two single people up there.
I shoot to kill.
That's T.
I shoot to kill.
That's
I don't
T.
shoot around.
That me.
Yeah, that's you right there, girl. Come on.
That's T.
How's that me?
Tutu went on a date. Tutu went on a date. I've never heard you about anything with you, anything about any man.
Because I don't come and say it on the podcast.
Exactly.
Nobody has ever asked me on the podcast.
Exactly. I used to ask those things back then.
Yeah, you used to. You did not ask the time that I went on the date.
After that, Tutu, that was T. That was you. Yeah, I got you on that one.
Stop lying to the people.
I got you. Okay, your turn.
Suspects say I'm not a God believer, but I have a pastor that lives in Nigeria.
That's me right there. And that's almost like me. But the fact that you said I'm not a believer, that's not true. I'm a believer.
Suspect say they don't go to church.
Yeah, I don't go to church.
But they have a pastor.
There you go. Yep. I don't go to church. That's it.
I don't believe, but to believe.
No, I believe AK. I believe. I just don't go to a physical church.
That's what I say. Pastor say they believe, but they believe with a pastor in Nigeria. There you go.
Thank you.
No, of all places.
Thank you.
Daddy freeze.
Daddy freeze.
Daddy Freeze. That's the name. I'm trying to put the name with Daddy Flash.
And the crazy thing is that
Daddy Freeze.
The crazy thing is that Daddy Freeze online. He came online yesterday because he's in the UK right now. He came online and was so tired man, dude passed out on his computer. He slept for like 10 minutes, man. And that's how they were calling his whole family. Everybody was sleeping. It was so fun. I felt bad for my dude, but no, that's life, man. That's
Like,
how
please,
How was he online?
that's how he makes his money now. He makes his money online. He doesn't work no more.
You people are not sewing enough to your pastor. He has to work when
No,
he's
we don't sew. We don't sew seats, man. Don't no one sew seats. One's sewing of seats.
Hmm.
Okay, over to you.
Anyways,
Your turn.
suspect always ready to eat when it's time to record.
Yeah, that's so
Jeez.
obvious now. The
Jeez.
girl from
Y'all are messy as hell.
girl from
Y'all
Sierra
so
Leone.
messy.
The girl from
That's a
Sierra
good
Leone.
one.
Okay.
Suspect say, I'm in the mood to record today, but just looks at everybody till the recording is done.
Ooh.
Is it a past member on this podcast? Or
No.
current one?
Correct.
I don't see that
I
character
don't
trait.
know.
Oh, that's you. That's MTJB.
That's JB, right?
I always talk. I talk all the time. What the heck are you talking
Barely.
No, it's T.
about?
Me?
Come on,
Oh,
How you gonna put that on me? I'm always talking, man.
damn.
I talk. T's the
Yeah,
one who doesn't
for
talk.
that last episode, man, she froze, man. She just started like, just look at everybody. She was looking at everybody like, man.
When JB opens his
Listen,
mouth,
let
she
me
has
tell
to
you,
fact.
last post on TikTok begs to differ. I talk.
Hey,
Okay,
yo.
let me try this one. Let me try this one. Suspect says she has a very wonderful natural hair until she's always got grave on it.
Ah. Who they
Suspect
talk
is,
about?
suspect is scratching the back of her neck.
Wait, suspect said what?
You heard? You
No,
heard?
suspect said what? Something,
Oh, you got a
something?
very beautiful natural hair.
But you always
Oh.
have it under a wig.
Yep.
You absolutely right. You absolutely right. Wow, that's crazy.
Suspect says, I don't look right before everybody even notices.
Okay, first of all, y'all are all right. Thank you now. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I have another one.
Okay.
Suspect say, if you see me wear something, just know it's fake, but it's real.
I was about to say MTJB.
Oh my god.
I was about to say that.
I think you need to hear when I talk. I say if you see me wearing something which is on my body, no, it's real. I don't wait fake
That's like me
things.
contradicting his
Nah.
statements.
I
Don't
wait.
come with the true
No.
facts.
Listen, let me come again.
That comes with contradictions.
Let me come again.
That was going
This is
to
what I
be my
said.
next
This is
suspect.
what I said. This is what I
like,
said. That I don't wear. If you see me putting on a Versace on my body, like this is Versace. No, it's actually Versace. I'm not gonna rock a fake Versace. Nope. That's what I mean. I was not saying that I'm gonna buy Versace for $2,000. Yes, I can. But what you see me putting on, which is Versace. I don't wear all those cheap things. No. So if you please.
Suspect is confused.
I am really confused.
always
Okay.
confused.
Okay. I take it. 3 against 1. I can win. So you got me on that one. That's cool.
What?
Yep. Take it, man.
Well,
Suspects say he's a scholar, but it's always contradicting themselves.
suspect comes with facts, but the facts be from Wikipedia.
The words you guys are using are really contradicting yourself because I've never said I'm a scholar. I've never stood up as a scholar. Yeah, I've never.
You're right.
stood
You
up as a
say you
scholar.
was almost a preacher.
Philosopher. You say you're a
A
philosopher.
philosopher or a
I always say
preacher.
philosophy student. I've never said I'm a scholar. To be a scholar, man, I will not be here now.
Philosopher, scholar is semantics. I'd use the wrong word.
Okay.
It is still you.
I will give it. You guys will continue. More to come. Two more.
Well,
Put a bullet and pull the trigger.
Suspects swear they can't get on the podcast because they didn't do enough research, but they have time to do the research during the day. Game over.
Which one? Which one is that?
Game over.
Who is that?
That's T.
That's D.
Game over.
Wow. Yeah, but she'll be fact checking me every time, everything I
That better show prepared than coming and giving fake facts.
say.
Talking about Eden now is in Boya.
Anyone get you see what you're talking about now. When you sound like this now, what do we say? We just have to believe everything they said about you.
Funny.
That was a good one, done.
That's another suspect.
Suspect is married but keeps talking to other women. on the podcast.
When was the last time someone spoke to women on the podcast? This is a thing with being open. Once you're open, is you're talking to other women. Once you don't talk, oh, who does he think he is? Okay, I'll take it. Give it to me. I'll take it. Yeah, give it to me. I'll take it. Okay.
Suspect swears they so busy throughout the day, but they end up at happy hour somehow, some way.
Every day too.
But they're so busy with meetings.
Okay, do you still go out for happy hour? Okay, do you still?
All the time. Man.
Oh, okay.
It's the AK. Like nobody said the name, but you just AK. Do you still go out?
No, because he's the only one here that will do. I don't do happy hours. I don't think you ladies do happy hours too. So that's the person I would definitely think. I don't have anyone again. You guys have taken away my brain.
That was a good one. Good job, guys.
Suspect always promising to hook people up. No fruits, no results, nothing.
Ooh. Oh.
Wow. Wow. Hey.
That was good. You ain't never lied.
Oh. What would you do without me, girl? What would you do without me? Come on. If you get 5 suspect, fuck him on me.
Easy target.
I have that face. Folks always get at me like that. That's dope.
It's not your face, man. It's not your Versace.
And I truly understand where this comes from, and it means love. When folks don't care about you or care for you, they don't tell you things. So the love you have for me, I wish I could reciprocate the love.
I love that way of thinking, man. I need to steal a page from you.
Yep.
Get it. Yeah, very nice. Any suspects? Any other suspects?
No, let me save it.
You sure?
I don't want to destroy relationships
You've been on the road.
that I have built so far.
No, just no one year is gonna feel like that. Say it.
I know, but it's okay. Let's leave it like that. Let's suspect rest.
Suspects say they can't take a 9-inch until they were caught in a car in a parking lot in MD.
Dun dun dun.
Suspect says, wait. Suspect says what?
When it's always you always suspect.
When is your turn? You say what?
No, it says suspect can't take 9-inch, and then I didn't hear the rest.
Yeah, okay.
In MD, on top of car.
Yep. And then in the car, that was in the car.
On top of a car.
Yeah, like a shining light down.
The cop came and caught them.
Like that's in Billie Jean.
There's a suspect at. That's crazy. Y'all out here doing that in MD? That's crazy. Crazy work.
People cannot even take their own. They would play around with it.
Oh, last one.
Yeah. Please do it.
Suspect has one hook of a cutting rod on their wall.
Jesus Christ. Why are we taking this personal?
Suspect has one word of what?
One rod. You know that girl, that reality star. You remember when they had that sex scene? And then they had the iron rod, and she was hanging. Yeah.
Frankie and one lady like that.
Yeah, the suspect just has one iron rod hanging like this in the house.
No, nothing.
Yeah, just one iron rod.
Where is it? How did you guys see it? How did you guys see it? Where is it?
I show you the iron rod right there in the window frame.
And there is no blind on it.
There's no blind on it.
Suspect is the Lulu. What? What is the plan? What's the plan, Tutu? What's the plan?
It has been like that for 1 year.
Stop. No, it hasn't. It's been like that for like 2 months.
Is it a blind or what's wrong?
No, I need to put the other one on. I did the first one. I just need to put the other one. And then the curtain that I wanted, the blinds that I wanted to use, or the curtain that I wanted to use, it wasn't the right one. So I had to order another one. So I ordered it and I just never put it back up there. I always tell myself like I'm gonna like fully finish decorating. I hate doing stuff like once at a time. I just rather just do everything at once and just get it over with. So when I get the rest of my stuff, I'll just do everything together.
Sounds like a bunch of excuses, but okay.
You don't have no man come to visit you, huh? Because I know it do it easily. I used to put a lot of those up.
Oh, suspect is catching strays.
You used to put a lot of iron rods up?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, bathrooms and
Don't worry.
bedrooms, living
Suspect is
room.
going to be hanging from a shower curtain rod soon.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. All right, Tazan.
Well,
That was a good
suspect
one.
weighs too much to hang from a shower rod. Just
Wow, it's been 2 months, huh?
Hey yo, hey, why are you finding yourself? What's going on over there?
Just run this episode.
Suspect as suspected. Anyways, man, we good. We good on suspect. Is it Jamie? You got one last one?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't have any.
Tutu, you good? On suspect? You should. You sure you're good?
I'm fine.
Okay, T, have you entered the chamber? You sure you don't give us one last one again? No.
Please don't make us say anything.
it might come during the course of the episode randomly.
That's what I was
Random
thinking.
one.
That's what I was thinking.
Please keep it inside. Don't shoot it. Please just keep it.
Please don't make us say anything.
Please keep it for next episode. Okay.
She doesn't know how to. She doesn't know how to joke. She comes back today and talk of eating now in Boya. Please don't just. Never you say anything to this girl. If you say it at your own risk, please.
Hey,
Want to
yo.
live to a ripe old age, please don't ripe old age, please don't say things. She will remind you in 2080. That's what you said in 2024.
Hey, yo.
Did you guys watch the Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight?
I watched the fight in slow mo.
What do you mean slow mo?
In slow motion.
Yeah, because Netflix, Netflix had an outage, right?
Oh,
You know this actually a class action now. Netflix on that.
really?
Yeah, this one.
And they were the only ones broadcasting the fight, yeah?
Yeah, it was a Netflix fight.
Yeah,
So they're trying to sue Netflix or what?
the
I
delays.
mean, yeah, people paid subscription and they took all that they took monopoly to broadcast and had technical difficulties. So sounds about right to me.
This is America.
Say that again. You know, but how did you guys find the fight though? Did you think Tyson was going to lose?
Nah, there was no way Tyson was going to lose. Did he not win?
Like Tyson
Yeah.
didn't win.
Of course, there was not going to be that unanimous decision. That's the only fight. That's the only game where they win by 3 refs or 5 of them. Umpires will actually choose the winner according to their scorecards. So, what do you think? You as a fan, you have no say.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy how much. Well, first of all, I give it to Jake for he's an Arsenal man. I give him that, you know, and Netflix. But at the same time, yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I did not watch it, so I can never be talking shit about it. You know, the lags and everything. I was knocked out before that.
It was 8 round of 2 minutes. 8 round of 2 minutes. So it was a
You guys not
simple
doing
fight.
It was just a publicity stunt for real, because at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Mike Tyson got paid. So,
Yeah,
paid.
He got 20.
huh? He got paid 20. Yeah, he got paid 20 mil just to do it. So at the end of the day, like by the second round, what was it? The first round was good. I didn't watch it, but I watched clips and we spoke about it at work. By the second round, like Mike was already getting tired.
No,
So
Mike got it too. He got to 10, 10, 9, 9, first and second.
Yeah, and then he like Jake Paul made a statement basically saying that he was even going easy on him and stuff. Because for Jake Paul really wanted to destroy Mike Tyson. I think he really could have did it.
How old is he?
Jake Paul, he's 27. Mike Tyson's 58.
There's no way if you put those guys and say, let's go and fight. Flesh to flesh, blood to blood, right? Forget about all these social media influence and all this stuff. Jake is not beating Tyson.
Agreed.
No way. Just like what they have, the fight they had between this guy, was it Mayweather? With this guy.
Conor McGregor.
Thank you. That's not even a fight. That's not even a fight right there. Jake now is challenging Conor. This is gonna make him rich too. Those dudes will beat Jake. Man, Jake has been fighting for how long today?
You ever seen? I don't know if it's social media clips, but you see, those social media clips where you see Mike like rushing towards Jake and Jake is like ducking and rushing. Did that really happen?
Yeah, it happened.
So that's
It
somebody
happened.
you think
It happened. Mike would not even give you somebody that has won like 10 fights under 30 seconds. Mike will not even let you when he comes like that on you, man. Iron Mike. Come on, I want to see Iron Mike get a real fight, not this getting Jake, feeling and breaking your legal legacy, letting him beat you. What are you doing? Your legacy is going down.
I think he's gone to a place where he just don't care. Like he's done it all. He's just now like just pay me.
Mike,
But Mayweather will not take that L. May is not taking no L in his record. May is not taking an L. Tyson has like 7 L's. Yep. I think that was number 7. Yeah. May is not taking no L. No way.
They've never fought before, right? Paul and Mayweather.
No,
That would be a good one.
they've not.
didn't his brother, did he fight Mayweather? Logan Paul?
No.
Jake Paul and Logan Paul brothers.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Logan Paul?
Yeah, they're brothers.
Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Learn new things every day. I did not know that.
He has a beautiful girlfriend. Very pretty.
Oh, Lord. Here goes suspect.
Oh, 27-year-old. I think she's like 24, 25. Pretty girl. Yeah.
That lasted 30 seconds.
CJ, you hear this girl? You guys are funny.
If someone ever tells you JB is gay, deny it. Because there's nothing as a magnificent creature from God, like the crafting of a woman from her navel cavity, take her down through the pointy breast, then you run down through the physiological disposition of her hips, then you cement that with beautiful toes on her.
Suspect swear he's a sex god, but still says things like BJ's and PUSSY.
I agree with you, Jerry.
I know that's right.
By the way, yes, Logan Paul did fight Floyd Mayweather.
Who won?
Okay.
Floyd.
Floyd doesn't lose.
That was in 2021.
He doesn't take L's. 2021, and that was a real fight, I guess. That was a real fight. I don't think.
Y'all see his grandson? His grandson about to. His grandson. Have y'all seen that little boy? Yeah. That's the next.
He's working.
That one, yeah. That one's about to be a beast.
Who is that?
Mayweather's grandson, KJ.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm just so happy the way Ali's daughter kept it so real. Like no woman ever beat her up from her dad. She became.
Oh, Layla.
Is she still fighting?
No, she retired.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Still fighting. At what age? Anyways, do you guys think what do you guys think about this whole entertainment versus exploitation thing? Like for me, I feel like, I won't say exploitation. Well, yeah, this exhibition thing between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. First of all, it was supposed to have been held 2 months ago, but they said Tyson had some kind of heart issue. Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I really think that again was part of some publicity stuff, whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyways, what do you guys think about exploitation versus entertainment in situations as such?
How much do you spend on boxing?
Right.
How much what?
How much do you spend on boxing?
Nothing.
Okay. Majority of people on Netflix are using people's accounts. Straight up. Some people don't even know that fight took place and they're still there. They're living on earth today. Some people don't even know that fight took place. So it's like you're saying that you bought an electric car and you're complaining that the sun is not shining. If you have money for an electric car, then you should be able to actually charge that car and not hope for the sun to shine and energize your car. I'm just giving an example just in case it's the sun that's going to bright up.
Okay, because I was about to say.
No, I've told you, sister, please think out of the box with me. Come on, man.
No, sometimes it's exhausting.
Come on.
I'm tracking with you so far.
Okay. Let me talk of the solar panel. Let me talk of your house or house heating. Solar panel. Let me bring that to electric car. If you can put solar panel on your house, then if you have that money to do it, then you cannot complain the day that the sun doesn't shine. Go ahead and pay a regular electric bill, So, okay, those who watch the fight are those who can afford Netflix. If you can't afford Netflix, then I don't think anyone is exploiting you.
Yeah.
I disagree with you, JB, there because
okay.
To me, I feel like now exploitation and entertainment are wrapped up is one bundle.
Okay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
They find what people are invested in and they milk it for entertainment purposes. So I feel like these days it's hard to tell the difference anyways for the majority of the time. People, you see, it goes up onto people have an affinity to bad news. You see people go and you start calling people clout chasing and all that. You are the same people giving these people millions of views, right? They're exploiting your affinity for drama, for bad news. That's why we have reality TV, because people are so invested and so nosy. And so I feel like it's the same thing.
Okay. Do you know what happened back in the times of Julius Caesar? They had coliseums where you go and pay to watch fight. They had theater where the rich will actually pay to go watch Julius Caesar, Macbeth, and all plays from King Lear, Shakespearean stories and stuff. So these things have been going on forever. It's been going on forever. Folks have always had money that they had to need some form of entertainment. Entertainment is for the rich. But now the world has become a global village so much that everyone can just, with a twinkle of an eye, you have your TikTok on your phone, Instagram on your phone, everything. You don't even need to go to the movies no more. Who goes to the movies these days? So I just feel like it's not exploiting us. It's freedom of choice. There are so many. I have a friend who sent me an app that you can use that app to minimize the amount of time you spend on your phone daily. I truly need that app for my life because I'm losing my mind. I'm always on my phone because I have data. When I go to Cameroon, I'm not always on my phone because you have to pay for data.
Do you have iPhone or Samsung?
I have Samsung.
On Samsung, you can go and lock your apps and limit time, put timing on your social media apps, and when it's time, it shuts down for you.
I need that, please. I need you to help
All right,
me
I'll
out.
show you how once
Please
we get
do.
off.
I'll share screen. The first I'm going to get on a video call with you.
But see, JB, I still think that is I feel like for any business to thrive, there has to be that element of exploitation. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, right? Because you find a need and you leech on it. That's the exploitation piece that I'm talking about, right?
Okay.
A lot of people are lonely and they want to see OnlyFans people are exploiting that. So that's what I'm like, there's no way entertainment will succeed without, that's why you have targeted marketing. They are exploiting those things in people. They are doing behavioral marketing and all those. That's exploitation. Now, if it comes down to you to have your self-control or not, it doesn't matter what kind of self-control you have. All you need to do is speak around your phone. Everywhere you go, you see the shoes that you want. That's exploitation. So there's no way. That's what the world runs on, unfortunately, especially a capitalist world. It's just unfortunate. You just have to have better self-control.
I agree with you. But like for following the entertainment, I would still say that there's a freedom of choice because, guys, do you think Oprah Winfrey sat that night and watched that fight? Do you think Mark Cuban was sitting that night to watch that fight? Yeah. So it gets to this point of entertainment where folks will actually be doing those things just because they have ample time in their hands. I know of friends who are actually working 24/7 when they are on call. They had no time to even watch that because they didn't even have the time to watch. So when you have time and you can spend that money, I don't look at it like exploiting. I look at it like choosing what actually makes sense over something that doesn't make sense.
I don't care who this person is, whether you are Jeff Bezos or you are, what's this, Big Marquis. Everybody has something that entertains them. Now, the fight might not be your cup of tea, but trust, I don't care if you are working back-to-back shifts every day, 3 different, everybody has something that entertains them.
True.
And that industry that provides that entertainment is exploiting that aspect. It's exploiting, what's that word? Whatever, but you get what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me get your point, if you don't mind. I agree with you, T. Tutu, go ahead.
I agree with T.
If they're selling us a fight, right? They're saying Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. We all sitting here hoping that they would give us a fair, of course it'll be entertaining, but we're also hoping that, well, I'm hoping this is going to be real. I'm hoping that, if I go to, what's that one of those betting apps. I just can't remember any at the current moment.
Bet.com.
Yeah, bet.com. And I bet on Tyson. I'm hoping that this thing is not rigged. And with the knowledge that I've acquired over time, I know that Tyson win, right? Versus me sitting and watching and boom, Paul wins. I'm like, yo, is it Paul? No.
Paul.
Yeah.
Paul.
I'm like, how is it like, so I feel like they make it seem as though it's going to be real. But then when the rig comes out to that day of it seems rigged. So I don't know. But
it's like JB said, right? You can't buy solar panels and complain that the sun don't shine. These people run these industries, and they're not doing it. I don't think they're doing it really for our entertainment or for our pleasure. They're trying to make their money.
Thank you.
So however way that money comes, your pleasure is not taken into consideration.
Ask him when you were driving a Toyota, how much is the maintenance of your car? When you went to
Boom,
the BM,
there we go.
When you went to the BM, how much was your maintenance? So it is what it is, man. I just feel like, yeah, I don't really worry because I used to be in the movies. I used to be back in movies. I still host events, and if I was so much into commercializing or stuff, maybe I'd have loved to put my videos on YouTube and try to make some money through those things. Monetizing, that's the word, But sometimes you be like, oh, it is what it is. Let me see how it goes. Folks are investing. So are you going to blame Cristiano Ronaldo, who just took one day and went on YouTube and had 10 million followers? One day. Yeah. He's making easy money just from posting videos on YouTube. So are you going to be like, oh, this dude is just doing this and he's using our brain? No, bro. This is the generation. This is a Gen Z. This generation right here, everybody is on their phones. Everything. The computer now is no longer the desktop. What was the last time I saw a desktop?
This one right, and
yep.
This one right, and I forgot the password.
Right? You forgot the password, right?
I've been trying to log in for the longest now. It's been 6 months.
Exactly. Now we're just so into our cell phones. Like, man, it's crazy.
I was actually reading an article yesterday. Mark, the Meta guy, Zuckerberg. That's his last name, right?
Big Marquis.
Yeah. Oh, that's who you're referring to.
Yes.
Oh. I thought you were referring to the rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
Oh, there's a rapper called Big Marquis.
Big Marquis. That's a rapper.
My bad. I don't even know that rapper. I was talking about song.
It's like your rap game is tight, girl.
Yeah, I was like, she knows.
Like, how do you know Big Marquis, man?
I was like, oh, okay.
That's her job. Suspect knows rappers.
Interested. What was I saying? Yeah. He actually said in the 2030s, we would not be using. His prediction is cell phones will slowly go away, and we'll be on glasses.
Yep.
So those cell phones will just be something in your pocket that you will not need it anymore, really, and everything will just be right there in your face. Do you guys see yourself with technology like that?
Okay, look at the way DVD player walked out of vogue. DVD player that we used to, you had a DVD, it didn't last 5 years. By the time DVD player came, boom, cell phones came, and nobody knows about the DVD player no more. My Mercedes 2016 or 17, I have a CD slot where I can still play CDs, right? It takes CDs and it takes DVD.
There's a CD player. They got They had Walkmans and stuff.
Yes, you can watch movies through that, right? But guess what? Modern Mercedes 2024, 25. They don't bring no DVDs and CD players no more. No,
that's just connect
your phone. Just connect your phone directly when you get in the car. Poop.
Like what's called iPods. iPods was out for I won't even say a long time. It was out for a little bit, and then we got iPhones.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just it was so crazy because the other day I actually ended up finding my iPod shuffle, and I was like, that's so crazy. Like people used to go crazy over these little things, and now I literally listen to stuff on my phone, which is so just the fact that evolution changes just that's crazy. And
by the way,
that
thing I'll buy it off of you if you're selling.
Bro?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, okay.
You want an iPod shuffle?
That's memories.
iPod?
That's memories.
It's
the iPod Nano, the shuffle.
Collectible.
Why would you sell your iPod Nano? Why would you want to sell that or shuffle? Why do you want to sell it? Don't sell
I know that's memories. I don't know.
I have mine. I got two of mine in my house here.
I have a bunch of like all Apple, each Apple product.
Apple stuff. That's crazy. Yeah, because who was I having a conversation with? I was saying like, because you know how like the new iPhone just came out. Like we have iPhones every year, whatever. And I was just saying like, literally, I've literally had a new iPhone every year that the phone has come out, and it's just like, when does it stop? And I feel like, okay, we're gonna get to what, iPhone 24, and we're still gonna be buying it. I told myself I was gonna be done at iPhone 16, but at this point, it's just like you really can't honestly function with that because either the phone's not gonna work anymore, Apple's gonna update something. It's just gonna like they produce it to where it's like you have to
Not
upgrade.
true.
You have
That's
to
not
get
true,
something new.
sister. That's not true. I know of people who's using an iPhone 6 and 7s.
Right. No, there are some people that are still using
Mhm.
it, but do their phones work as great as how an iPhone 16 would work or an iPhone 12 would work?
It works for what they need it for.
Thank
Right.
you.
That's that
Yeah.
exploitation piece
Yeah.
right there.
There you
Because we're
go.
always wanting the
You
new thing.
want
Oh,
more.
your phone
There
can
you
get up
go.
and go and open the door. You're
Exactly.
like, I want it. Do
Exactly.
you really?
Yeah.
Tutu,
That's
I have
true.
a friend who lives in China, and she told me that if you see Gucci, which is made from China, the Gucci brand, then you see the replica. The replica looks better than the actual Gucci that they sell on their websites for $2,000.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever
See?
see me wearing any designer belt, it came from China. Fuck that shit. Who's paying $300, $400 for a belt? Stop doing that. I don't my waist. Please, I beg. No, I'm
Please
not.
don't be MCJV, okay? Don't say if they ever see you wearing any
Not
design.
playing that thing, man. Actually, it was shout out to Reflex, man. It was the one who bought my first fake Louis belt.
Just don't wear it in
$80?
France. It's illegal in France, right? To
No,
wear
but
fake designer.
it depends what you're doing in that France too.
If they
It's
catch you.
illegal. They catch you. Yep, if they catch you, you're going down.
Man, I said I was walking, I was running. All I felt my pants going down. I'm like, what the heck? I wanted to look that little buckle. Then I popped. I was like, man.
That's what you get.
Good for you.
He came back from Saudi Arabia, right? He was like, yo, man, I got your Louis belt. I'm excited. So that day, I'm like, yo, my guy, what happened? He laughed. That guy laughed. He said, so you really think I'm buying real Louis belt? I said, I thought for once in your life you changed, but thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, you just threw your brother's business out there. This
It's
guy.
the thought that counts.
He'll be fine. But anyways, yeah, I thought it was funny, man. We laughed about it. And then, yeah, I took it and they replaced the thing. They put another one. It's even longer and stronger. Yeah. So I'm just saying, man. Anyways.
Man, good times.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say today a point about iPhones is, what was I going to say, Seth?
You're going to say something smart.
No. Oh, they're coming out with the iPhone Air next year, right?
The what now?
iPhone Air. It's supposed to be a lot thinner than what this is now. Very, like, really thin. But that's not even the thing. The thing is, how long does it take for you guys to release a new phone for Samsungs?
Every year.
Every year, once a year.
Okay? Once a year? Oh. For the same amount of time, the shit that pisses me off for Apple, but yet I'm still gonna buy it. They don't change the design. They don't change the software. They just go and package the same thing and give it to us and say new phone. And carry a cocoa heads and we're jumping. Hey, new phone.
Thank you. I like you saying that.
It wasn't.
BlackBerry still works. Go ahead.
No, it wasn't to this year that they actually changed the software on us. You know, and then added one stupid button, the camera button. Who in their right mind, if they are not a photographer, be pushing that button and switching two things? Who in their right mind would be doing that? Anyways, that's just my opinion.
Didn't I say that earlier? Y'all swear it was so cool, that side button or whatever it was. I don't see the end of it. Huh?
Who was swearing?
You. Well, you weren't swearing, but you thought it was cool. We could run an episode back, but that's for another time.
Yeah.
I don't like when you fact check us, man. Man, we say things that come from our mind. Don't be fact checking us, man.
It's cool, but I won't use it. It's cool, but I won't use it.
All we want to do on earth is just eat and have beautiful women around.
I didn't fact check. I was just making a point. I'm beefing with Apple right now, so I can't really talk.
Beefing with Apple. I said Tutu against Apple. But let us know how that goes. But speaking of social media, right? Speaking of social media, I don't know if you guys read that article about the kid in Waldorf, Maryland that was hung, right? So just just in that, with that. How do you guys? I know we spoke about this in some episode back, but I want to start with JB. Like, how do we protect our children without, shifting their autonomy? How do we protect our kids without shifting their autonomy? Let's start with you on this one.
Well, you gotta share the story, AK.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Can you
Suspect should have read the article.
suspect
I read
should
the
have read the
article.
article.
I read the article actually.
No,
No,
suspect should
suspect.
explain the article.
Oh, explain the article. Nah, please. I mean, those are honors. You know it better. You covered it in your news thing. So please.
Suspect be throwing other suspect under the bus. Anyways, okay, so it was I think a second grader. Second grader? Yeah, second grader and a fourth grader. And the second grader was found hung in the bathroom. And they were saying that, well, the mom came and basically pleaded with saying that her son was found like unconscious and foaming at the mouth after he was hung by a fourth grader at the school due to bullying. And the second grader had been bullied for some time. She did say that she had like went up to the school and stuff and like laid complaints and nothing was done. So she was basically just like pleading with, trying to get the word out. But then I don't know if you guys had got an update that the school made a statement and they basically came and said that, oh, that wasn't the situation. It was a suicide attempt. And they were saying basically how, the fourth grader that was in the bathroom was the one that went to the office and reported that the kid had hung themselves up. And everybody's just looking at the story like, how the fuck does that even happen? Like, it doesn't even make any sense as to a whole second grader hanging himself from a bathroom door. And then, the stories are just so contradicting. So everybody's just kind of confused as to like saying they're trying to cover up for the fourth grader, or whatnot. But it's I think it's ridiculous. Like parts of the stories don't even make sense as to how that's like even possible.
Wait, didn't their initial statement say they were just horseplaying and his shirt
So
got
like
stuck on the door?
So like the school was coming, like the school has so many different like points or different what's the word? They're giving different sides to their story. 1 minute it's one thing, the next minute is another thing. 1 minute sports playing, the next minute it was like, oh, they were just he met him in the bathroom or something like that. It's just all over the place. So when you like look at stuff like that, like I think they put out two statements. If you already have two statements like that, you can tell something's up because ain't nobody's gonna sit here and be putting, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just weird. You're not gonna sit here and say 1 minute that, oh, and I don't think a mom is gonna come and just randomly be like, oh yeah, I'm like a second grader. Second grade is what grade? Second grade is like
Oh,
6, 7.
6, 7 years old.
Yeah. So for them to be capable of doing that, something's up. It's not making sense.
And they said they're the same race, right?
Yes. Yes.
What race are we even talking about? Were they blacks or were they
The
Caucasians?
boy, the second grader was black.
They said they are both black,
Mm-hmm.
from what I hear.
Yeah.
So what I think is, I think there might be a third party who actually tried to do that. I don't think maybe they're just two kids who actually tried doing that. It's really sad. And following the question AK asked me, I just teach my child ethics. Ethics is do good and avoid bad, evil. Yes. So like I always tell you, my favorite verse in the Bible, Proverbs 22, verse 6. Teach a child how they will grow. When they grow old, they don't depart from it. But I am in America where you can buy a gun from Walmart at 15 years old, you know. So how do I protect my child from things like that or unforeseen circumstances? I can't really teach him now what to do if someone comes in with a gun because my son does not even like to watch horror movies. Not like I want him to watch it, but if I'm sitting and I'm watching something, he comes around, he runs away. Like, when he comes around, there's PGA, there's PG-15 and all those things. When Nisi comes around and I'm watching any movie, like even Prison Break or Game of Thrones, he runs away. So I think maybe I'm just hoping when he gets older, I can actually teach him how to to run away, which is flee the scene in case something is going down. But being an African dad growing in the Northern Hemisphere, I'm just hoping that the story does not, my family does not come on the news one day because it's very rapid. It's very rampant in America. So I am really hoping that the boys will grow to be different. Being a black man in America is kind of hard, but they are lucky because this current generation, they are going to be living at a time where a black man will no longer become considered a minority in America 20, 30 years from now. So I think it is what it is. Yeah.
Do you because you had made a statement. You had said like, oh, you just want him to like. You hope that he kind of just walks away from the situation. So now, with that being said, like, because like before, are you do you encourage your child to like? Would you encourage your boys to be like walk away from the situation, or would there ever come a time where you'll be like, okay, if you need to like stand up for yourself, fight, whatever? Because like, I'm just asking because
Yeah.
I feel like now it's I don't know. I feel like now it's a matter of maybe fighting. Like parents tell the kids like stand up for yourself, and if you have to fight, then fight. But then like back in the day, like before, like I know for me, like I was always told my dad was always like, don't fight, go report it to the like if anything. But then my mom was always like, if somebody hits you, you hit them back. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that kind of but I feel like now in today's generation, with so much bullying and stuff going on, like the parents are quick to just be like, fight them. Or if the kids don't fight them, the parents fight. You get
I
what I'm
am
saying?
I totally understand with you. You're talking to a dude who I will always tell you I've not gotten into physical fist fight with dudes like that. And why am I fighting today when I can fight tomorrow? Why am I fighting today when someone can just take a bullet and put it in my brain and I'm gone? So I am a rational thinker, like I always say, right? My rationality tells me that fighting is for the weak. Like I have nothing against those who own guns. If you're owning guns for hunting and stuff, that's a good thing. If you're owning guns because it's a cultural thing, that's a good thing. If you're owning guns just because you like ammunition, that is a good thing. If you're buying guns because you're waiting for suspect says a dude walks around with a knife, you know. So if you're walking around with machetes, walking around with knives and guns, looking looking for look, looking for enemies, what's the need for all that, So to be honest with you, there's no way I'm teaching Nisi that when you go to school and they punch you, fix your fist and fight back. No, man, this is not some thank God Friday, the show Friday in California, Inglewood. No. Mm-mm. My son is not going to be taught to fight back. He will be taught by the pen. There is sense in the pen than sense from the barrel of the gun. The gun is just going to kill you and take away your life, but the pen is going to write justice. So I'm not going to teach my kids on how to buy guns and go do boxing for training, be good for yourself in case of self defense and stuff like that. Not that he should be ready to fight somebody who comes to fight him. No, no, Tutu. Not me.
Question for the ladies. What do you guys think about, that saying that it takes a village to raise a child, right? And maybe you guys have probably gone through, aunties where you try to discipline your niece, your nephews or cousins, and maybe you fear their parents' reaction, or maybe not. But in today's day and age, what do you guys think about it takes a village to raise a child? Because situations like that, right? Anyways, what do you guys think about it takes a village to raise a child? Is it something that you guys are subscribe to?
I think it does take a village, right? But I think slowly we're losing that village because I'll use example, me growing up, if there was an issue, any adult in your vicinity can punish you. And then your parents come and then you get punished, right? Everybody was looking out for everybody. That community is not the same for the most part, right? It's still, don't get me wrong, it's not completely lost, but I think we're losing that slowly. Everybody's talk to my child. Oh, don't do this. Don't you dare yell at my child. And don't, so it's like, okay, sometimes you see kids doing something wrong, but you can't really say nothing. And sometimes you even you tell the parents and they argue with you. My child is not like that. Instead of investigating, right? They argue. And so sometimes you're just like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's not my kid. That's your baggage to deal with, right? But for me, how I see it with the kids that I have access to, if I say that I love your kid as much as, if I say I love your kid, I'm going to treat them just like I would mine. And that includes, that does just not include taking them for ice cream and buying them Christmas gifts and being there for baptisms. That would include discipline too, right? To a certain extent. To say that if I am this person, this present adult in their life, I should be able to have all-round access to this child. And don't just call me up when it's time for Christmas leave or back to school list. My contributions come with everything else. So sometimes what I am noticing sometimes is people will take the contributions, but not the advice, not the discipline, not the correction. Now, I'm not saying go and beat up somebody's child. At the end of the day, you still have restriction because you're not their parent, right? But I should be able to reprimand a child. That's how I see it. But we're losing that because, different things. But I just think you working with your people. I say, hey, I don't beat kids, but you can give them a timeout. You can yell at them. These are the acceptable forms of punishment or forms of discipline for the child. And you let your village do what your village does. Because as a parent, you're going to have blind spot for your children. You will. And there will be a lot of things that people outside will see that you would be oblivious to. And that helps with raising kids. But I don't know. It's a tricky, it's a dicey situation nowadays. So
speaking of nowadays, Tutu, are timeouts and device restrictions the new form of discipline? Does that actually even work?
I'm trying to think from my personal experience. I feel like it just leads to the kids being more rebellious now. Cause you could sit here and take away, cause I feel like nowadays kids, their whole lives are on phones, iPads. So when you take those stuff away, it sometimes gives them a more of a reason to sit there and act more rebellious. I feel like it's good to do that, to kind of just take that away from them, but it could also lead to certain things as well. Cause I've had personal experiences where I've had a younger cousin and every day, all day, 24/7, she's on her iPad, she's on her iPad, Roblox, doing this, doing that. And as she gets it taken away and she acts out even more. So it's just that whole timeout, I don't know, timeouts, taking stuff away. I had that happen to me when I was younger and stuff, but I felt like that might be better than maybe the punishments. Because once you say you get beat or something like that, you're just going to act out again. That's just what it really is. Because I was really thinking about that and just when I used to get beat, I was still acting out. The pain is just there for what? It's temporary. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Rather than if I get my phone or something taken away, it's dang, my whole life is taken away. So at this point, I think the timeouts in the phones is a good thing, but I don't know. I agree. And I said this a couple episodes before. I said parenting has gotten soft. I feel like as if parents do not parent how they used to parent back in the day. I'm telling you, I don't know if they're tired. I don't know if they're ready to go back home. I don't know if it's America that's stressing them out, but they don't parent the way that they used to parent at least when I was growing up. I don't know.
It's a different era. The kids are not the kids are not as the same like we did. We feared our parents.
Yeah.
Kids now don't, and I think you have to parent accordingly. I wouldn't say it's soft. I just think that, well, for us, right, growing up, I think they punished us as opposed to disciplining us, if that makes sense. They just wake up and beat everybody up for something one person did. You know what I mean? You just get mad. And sometimes you're just oh, shoot, I'm going to just do this and just go get my beating. There's no consequences. I feel like what makes the difference between punishment and discipline is a consequence for your action, right? If you put a kid in timeout 30 minutes and then they come back, that's not a consequence for what they did. They're just going to go do it again.
Right.
I feel like if you find some kind of, even just not with kids, right? Even with adults, if you find a consequence for someone who trespasses a boundary, you will feel it more as opposed to just, oh, cut the person or your son, right? There should be some kind of consequence for
I have a question
actions.
for
I
you.
don't
I have
know.
a question. I have a question. You know, I always think crazy. So, how many of you want your child to have sex the same age where you had sex?
I would.
You would? 35?
What 35?
That's when you started?
No.
Oh, okay.
I, I, compared to everybody else,
Mm-hmm.
I was very late.
Okay.
And so,
So,
yes, I would,
so
I
what if
would
your child
encourage,
what if your child starts at 16? Would you be okay with that?
I would not be, but let's be honest, there's nothing I can do about it. That's why for us, they waited until late. That's why kids now have access and exposure to things that I didn't growing up, right? So I feel like the best thing would be to get ahead of it early, talk to them about sex early, in case they start. Now I would hope they would wait until they can reason for themselves and be able to handle consequences of having sex, because sex does come with consequences, right? But if they don't,
Consequences, they are good and the negative and positive consequences. Which one are you
yeah,
talking about?
they're both of them. Like, it's not just about the pleasure. You can get pregnant, you can catch diseases, you can, there's so many things attached to
What
having
are the
sex.
positive consequences?
You get pleasure.
That's the only one.
That's the only one.
You can have a baby if you
And
plan for
and
it.
Yeah, you
and
can have a
that's
baby.
just on, and that one thing alone outweighs all the negative
No, you
consequences
can
that
get
can
it.
come with it.
You can get job security.
I thought we're talking about teenagers.
No, we're just talking about the
Oh,
consequences of
okay.
sex.
But yeah, but at the end of the day, a kid would have sex when they want to, and I cannot, as much as I would like to, I have no
What's
control
going on
over
with
that.
AK? What's going on with AK? What's going on, man? You've been crying all day.
Why is job security guy do anything here? Like,
We're talking about consequences of sex. That was just something different. It was a side gig.
that's funny. Anyways, man, that's just funny.
I
Oh,
like that too. I like that too. I like that. My sister T. Great points.
yeah. Just along those lines, MCJB. You were talking about exposure. Well, T was talking about exposure. So this question is to you because, sometimes, I don't know if you still do that thing where you post your kids and you put that big fat yellow thing on their faces, right? Covering
I
their
still do that.
faces.
I still do
Still
that.
do that.
Yeah.
But then your wife will post the same picture and you guys have similar, but then you can see that big thing in yours. But then if you want to see the face, you go to your wife's. Well, anyways, the question is why? Do you have a problem with online child exposure, or is it shattering they call it?
Yeah. In my community, if you call 5 people in Minnesota, 5 Cameroonians, I'm amongst them who are like recognized in the community from my work in the community and also me being a host presenter or showbiz, whatever I'm doing. So I happen to be living life on an exhibition. Like people look at me like a little celebrity. Some don't think I am. Some all those kind of things. So it adds up. So I feel like for me to expose my kids online is not really good for their well-being. I want my kids to be successful for what they do, not through what was handed over to them. And me exposing their faces out there, like, okay, this is Nisi, this is Nolan. If you really want to see them, come home, you know? So if I'm posting my kids with me having an activity or with an uncle, I'm actually presenting the fact that an uncle was home visiting them, just like you will wish to see their face. Come and check them at home, you know. But now this is a contradiction. I'll go on Snapchat and I might post them without covering their faces, you know, which is something that I can do like once a week or sometimes like once in 2 months. I seldom really do that. But okay, I just feel like these kids are gonna have minds on their own. Now we are talking of Baltasar making fun of him, his wife. guess what is gonna go? Those 6 kids are gonna go through it when they grow old. That's why you see most folks who posted those kids actually cover their faces. Like when you expose their faces, when they grow old, that face is still gonna be there. Even though cover the face, we don't cover it, we already have pictures of the kids. So they have that stigma throughout their whole life. So know my kids for who they are. Not don't know them because they have the name for Bate onto their last name. You know. So I still hold that my wife is not like me, my community, and most of my friends are not friends with my wife or acquaintances. So she can post and do whatever she wants to do. But me, JB, I'll always shelter their face because I don't think they deserve to be on the social media right now.
So then, because please, this conversation, it used to just irritate me because why post them on there? That's just like, what's the point of posting them on there if you're going to cover their face? That's just like another one. You have the celebrities that will sit here and then be like, y'all are in my business. Well, damn, bitch. I mean, how we not going to be in your business if you posted it to all of us? Like that thing, it really honestly just irritates the living hell out of me because it's like you get mad at when people have comments and opinions, but yet we wouldn't have opinion and comments had you not exposed us to it. So it's like now don't get mad when people are sitting here and they're putting their own, and I get it, like I don't think anybody should ever talk about anybody's kids. But if you're now going ahead and you're sharing your child with us, opinions and comments are always going to be. That's just like the whole like DDG thing, the Hallie thing where she was like, "Oh, my kid wasn't supposed to be. I wasn't made aware." Like, girl, you know that your baby daddy literally be on as a streamer or whatever he does. He's, like a public figure. So at the end of the day, you didn't have no problem with him posting when you guys decided to finally post. But now it's just like I just never understood. Like another instance, this I don't know if y'all know her. She's a rapper. Her name was Full Millie. She posted a video, and she had like a bump, and it is like a baby bump, and she would say something, and she put like a weird thing, like a weird craziness or something like that. So people in the comments are gonna say, "Oh, girl, you're pregnant." Now she's sitting here getting mad at us because we're telling you that you're pregnant. So like, which one is it? I just never understood when people do stuff like that. Like, if you do not want anybody to be in your business or in your child, like you don't want don't put them on there. That's just that.
That's your point, and every point matters. So I can't even contrast what you're saying to what I'm saying. You're talking about folks posting, and I'm telling you what I do. So that's what it is. I have uncles, I have brothers who post my kids. I have friends who post them. I have nothing with them. I'm saying that coming from me, I would not do that. I'm not creating them no account, social media handle because they are too young for that. My son is not going to be on no TikTok, no Instagram. You know, that's the space I choose to be on. So me posting my kids without covering their face, that's just what I choose to do. My wife differs from me. I don't care. She does what I do. What she does, I do what I do. So I have nothing wrong with it. Like I said, this life, once you understand that life is nonsense, you only have like 30 or 40 more years to live. You tend to cut loose on certain things. That's why things I don't know of, I don't talk about. If I really need to know, I go and I try to check it out. Back then, I used to know all rappers on earth. But now I think I know just like one quarter of American rappers. And most of the rappers I know are old school rappers. After Lil Durk or this other dude, I don't know no new school rappers. Things are changing. So now my life is in such a way that I do the things that I can do, and the ones that I can do, I don't care. I'm posting my kids without their face. When they get to the point where they can start posting, they'll take my phone and go there and post like as they want to do. But me, JB, I'm not showing their face. You want to see them, come home and take pictures and go post it.
So with that, when you just said if you want to see the kids, then you can come and take pictures. So are you okay with them just posting it, or do you feel like as if permission needs to be asked before you post the
Oh,
kids?
permission. That is just me, JB. JB is not posting his kids, but the whole world can post them. I don't care.
Do
That's
y'all
what
feel
I'm
like
saying.
that too? Do y'all feel like I said like permission needs to be asked first before you post like y'all
Oh,
child or something like
oh,
It
oh,
depends. I
oh.
think it depends. I have some people who just would like to have permission
that?
to.
I know I always ask like if it's like no, I feel like I still do ask because it's just like sometimes maybe not, but I just feel like it's just boundaries and respect. Yes, I am, still close with them, but you never know. It's like some people, it could, they just like switch up. So sometimes if I take a picture, I'll be like, oh, is it okay if I post? And they'll be like, okay, yeah, go ahead. But if it's like somebody that's like, I don't know, like my little cousins or something, then that's fine. But I always ask because I just feel like it's just maybe. Sometimes they'll be like, it's okay, but sometimes people just switch up and they be like, I want my kid on there, So, but okay,
Yeah.
just was asking.
Yeah, that's a good question because like I said, it depends on your influence in your community and what you do. I have promoters who will send me pictures like of themselves having fun. I will always ask them, hey, do you want me to post this promoting you or just no, it's just for you to see. Cool. If you send me a business, okay, JB, I'm having a seminar, this is what I'm doing. I will always say, okay, should I post? I always ask that question. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have friends who have newborn kids and they will send it to me like, okay, JB, oh, should I post your kid? No, no, just for your eyes. A lady will dress well, be like, oh, JB, my outfit is point. Please post this outfit for me. I will post it. So it just depends on the person and what they're trying to sell at a particular time. But I always try to get that consent, verbal or written. Should I post or just for me? No, just for you. Okay, now use WhatsApp. WhatsApp can give you a one-time only view, so if you want to post so someone can see the second time, just send it and censor it so they can look at it a second time. So mhm, yeah.
If I use my phone to take that picture, you can kiss that question goodbye. If you sent it to me, I have no business posting it. That's my own rule.
Okay, so you're not questioning, you're just gonna post it, right?
If I use my phone to take the picture, I'm not asking no question. I'm posting it. If you have a problem, tell me to take it down.
So okay, if you come to the hospital and had a newborn baby,
Right. I'm about to say, so somebody have a newborn baby. You posting that newborn baby?
if I use my phone in that particular room to take that picture,
no, you could take the picture while I'm not looking. If you
that's
come,
not saying that different. If I use my phone to take it right,
No, taking a
It's
picture
not
is
like
fine,
he's
but
sneaking to
posting
take
it is
a picture.
different.
take a picture, I'm taking it right in front of you.
Yeah,
Right?
no,
No,
taking a picture is fine, but posting it is a different thing.
I'm not asking you squat.
no, no, it's not the same thing, Tutu. If you don't want me to post, don't let me take the picture.
Yeah. You see me taking the picture, right? What do you think I'm gonna do with it? Store my phone. I'm just taking to store my phone. Why?
Well, I
And
guess.
you are the most person that can post on planet Earth.
Yeah.
No, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I've had instances where, like, my friends have had babies and I've taken a picture, but out of respect, I'll wait till they post and then I'll post. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've had instances like that.
Out of respect.
Yeah.
What
Like,
respect?
why? Because if my friends haven't posted their child, what
Because you don't want to be the one who first
Yeah.
launches their baby.
Yeah, if my
know.
friend hasn't posted their child, what gives me the time
The
and
effrontery. The
to
effrontery.
go ahead and post their child before they even do that?
Mhm.
Anyways, let's just move on.
No, we can't move on like that. Okay, it's a decent conversation. It's a decent. I know you're going to move on, but it's very decent for folks to really understand this and try to decipher why you can just go posting stuff. That's why when it comes to political views, I don't post those things. I love politics background, but I can't post it because there are folks that are listening. And do you know each time you post a picture, you have a lot more people watching than commenting?
Of course.
Yeah. If you get the algorithm of your post on WhatsApp, even though some people block themselves, you'll be shocked. Almost all your contacts will watch your post, especially when they know your posts are interesting. But few of them will even give you the like just to like the picture or even say, hi, I like this. They don't talk, they're just watching. You understand? Because they come there for entertainment. But now, I think it's decent for you to actually ask before you post certain things. But you, with your very uncensored mind and posting, if I am in the restroom and I see you walk in with the camera, my brother and sister, I am shutting the door. Because if AK takes a picture, he will post it. I have pictures of this dude that he took on my wedding day. I was looking like charcoal. Black. I was extremely black. Dude posted the pictures and tagged me on the pictures on Instagram. I could not even add it to my story. Yeah.
That sounds like something Ricky would do.
Kevin declined his wedding photo.
Yeah.
I refused. I
The
refused.
groom himself didn't post the pictures. AK, how you feel about that? That's crazy.
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you.
See,
Like, I agree.
the thing is, right? First of all, you also got to know the people around you, right? Like there are people that already know that character. I already know that. Like for example, my sister in gay, I already know. Hey, if she sends me a photo, I have no business posting it. I just don't have any business posting it because I already know the type of shit I'm about to get if I just try something like that. You know, if and other people that you go around their way, first I'll just look at the house that I'm entering. I'm like, all right, man, let me just leave my phone in my pocket before a dog just comes out of nowhere and start chasing me without me even just because I whoop my phone up. So you gotta know your environment. And yeah, but all I'm saying is if you really see me taking a picture, if you don't want it out there, just tell me, hey guy, please don't post it. Because you don't say nothing. You've already given me consent. Who was taking the picture in the first place? Anyways, like I said, let's move on. Any other questions to pictures? Please, parents, comment in how you guys feel about people posting your kids without you guys knowing. Wait, does it even matter?
I don't even have to be parents. I think it's just in general.
Let me ask this: are some of you mad because your kids are ugly, or because you're really just mad that people
Oh
posting your
God, AK,
That's a
the
question.
violence. Oh my.
asking a question?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Most parents who have kids who are not very good looking always shy away from publicity. And those are the facts. We have to understand that not everyone is good looking. So some kids are not like some kids are not really like good looking. That baby, you see a baby who is like 3 months looking like 7 years old. So the question is, would you be posting that kid? Absolutely, I will not even let anyone come around. We come from a culture where if you have an albino kid, folks will not even want to have their kids post them out there because of the
Mhm.
community, you know.
Mhm.
So folks want to be like just take those certain things like that. So I just feel like in and much as we are talking about this, it's always good to not get into people's feelings because mental health is really a problem, man.
See,
Yeah.
I agree with what you just said. It's not any different than when girls take picture and she's like, I don't look good in that picture, don't post it, right? It's the same concept.
Yeah, I agree. I just did that. I always do that. If I take a picture of like my friends or something, I'll take a video or a picture and I'll show them, and then I'll let them tell me yes or no, and then we go from there.
I have
Because I
pictures on
will.
my phone, so many pictures on my phone that I have never posted those pictures because the person I'm standing with maybe had an open mouth or was kind of like maybe the hand was like blurry or something. I know fully well that I want to post this my suit so bad, but if I post it, I'm not doing the other dude justice. And
Hmm.
if you see me cover someone's head like that, then I'm even trying to say that no, I will not do those. For my kids, I'll do it, but I can't do it for an adult. No way. If your face is not good looking, I'll feel bad about the picture then. I can't do anything about it. I'm not gonna
It's like
post you
fuck
You
looking
hear
good
that.
in
that,
that
It's
AK? You
picture.
hear that?
going on.
Wait,
Take
hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me ask you guys a
it
question. Let me ask you guys a question. So you guys are actually saying that when you take your pictures, let's say it's a group picture, you stand there and legitimately look through everybody's face like and see who is good or who is not good.
Yeah, I do.
No, there's some pictures.
Madness.
No, I don't do a lot. Like if a picture out of about 4 or 5 people, that's something that I don't really care. But pictures like 8, 10, and that's a lot of people, a lot of faces. But if I'm talking about me and you, AK, we stand and we take a selfie, and your face is kind of funny, I'm not gonna post it. I'm not doing you justice, man. No, I want to post a picture of you looking good, like, okay, this is a guy who is still single, refused to be married. I want to advertise you in the business. I don't want to post you. I don't want. I don't want to
went.
post you when you're not looking good. What am
I
I doing?
thought I
What's the
was
like?
tripping.
Was
I
that necessary?
I'm not even like I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I'm not checking for all of that though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Well, we
I,
know now not take pictures
I
of you.
yeah, I'm just posting, man. Like I'm just posting. People stand funnily in pictures. It's but normal. That person was having a moment, and that's what's captured in that
Okay,
photo.
your pictures are content. Your pictures are for content. You're creating content. There was a time we're having a party at home here, and I came into the garage, and your sisters were telling you, why is he even using that filter? He's like, I don't care. If you guys like my filter or not, I'm using it. Just make sure my camera is on your face. You are doing something. If you're not doing something, I'm posting it. Like that's what he was saying. I was like, really? This guy took a picture of me eating fufu corn and vegetable with something in the garage. If you look at that picture, sister, that is 1715 picture. And this dude posted a picture one time saying that my in-law in Minnesota. So
Ruin your reputation, finish.
he did not just say he added the MC to it, MCJB.
To me, like, who want to hire that kind of MC?
I'm telling you, Fufu and Jama inside the garage. Jesus Christ.
Oh
dude is
my
not nice,
goodness, man. Oh man. Yeah. I'm just saying. Nah, don't. And then those people that you try to take their photos and then they just start disturbing you. Oh no, you didn't take it. Oh wait, this is it. Oh Lord Jesus.
That's me. That's me. Because why would you try to take a picture? Why would you take a picture of me and I look a mess?
Why
Do
would
it
you
again.
why would you stand like a mess?
Run it back. Do it again. If my mouth was open or something, let me close my mouth.
What about that one person you give your phone to for a picture and you go back home, you see 24 pictures? Tack, 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 tack. No matter what you're doing, you're taking pictures.
I hate that.
Tack, tack, tack. It's like,
The way I hate
come
them
on.
because you didn't take the picture like you can tell the difference between people that try to take pictures with love and patience versus the people that just trying to just take your picture and be done with it. Them people I can't stand because those are the ones that will have you sitting there looking a mess. Those are the people.
That's
Do you
that's
have-
AK.
That's AK. Yeah, that's AK.
It just hits you.
Yeah,
It's like
AK take
one
pictures
of
of
them
you.
one of them will be nice.
Do you have that one friend that you will never let him take a picture of you?
I got two of them.
Awesome.
Don't even touch my phone.
Yeah,
It's
don't touch me.
I got it's okay. I'd rather just set it up on a tripod for all that.
And then do you also have that one friend that always be like, please take me a picture every time?
Those are the ones who cannot take pictures for your own. You will take a picture. It's like it's bad catching someone at a weird angle, but you take a picture and my head is at the top of the picture and there's all this, like, at least center me. Like, where is your sense of direction?
Sure, at least
Or they'll
do
take
what?
you and put you all the way to the side or cut you half.
I should center you. I should at least center you. You know what I mean?
I don't know
At
what it
least
means.
center you. Remember, we have a rendezvous on Samsung tutoring after this call, so I'll at least center you.
I don't get it.
Slapstick. You didn't catch it. That's fine. You said I should at least center you now.
This slapstick, you didn't get it.
You said I should at least center you now.
Yeah.
Okay. How should I center you? It means two things.
Like don't have me
Are you trying
in the
are you
mind.
trying to say they should at least put you in the center of the picture?
Yes, center me.
She's still saying center me. We'll center you, sister. No worry. When they say they center you, it means they just say they come, then they no come.
I know that's what I know that part of the center.
No, okay.
And then most of those people who be forcing that you should take their picture are the ones that are badly dressed.
That's true.
If it's women, they have more makeup on.
What
They
about
have more powder
some
Ooh.
about some with pungent stench and they don't even know they have that pungent stench?
Yeah.
Oh, can we talk about that? Because let me tell you. You know what? Let's go to the next topic. Never mind, AK. Go ahead because don't get me started on that topic.
Talk about it, sister. Hey, man.
Please air out their mind. We love when they say mental health is real. Please, we don't want no mental health. We don't want another person living this place. Sorry, say what you have to say.
But then again, you know, do you have them people that just don't know that they smell or like, I really think there's people that just don't know because the smell is just so like, they're so immune to the smell. But I don't know. I've had to have you had to tell somebody that they smelled before or something? They had to tell them? That conversation is very, very much awkward, but it has to be done because there's no way you're going to be around me and you're out here doing like, no, absolutely not. You're going out and you're smelling any type of way. Underarms, you have it's like an onion smell, or you're smelling like it's the fish smell. It's just
I know something about I know something about most folks like this. They either do one of these two things, or they probably do both. They love to put their arms around you. They want to come and talk right in your face. Like, nigga, back up, please, back up. Anyways, yeah.
But that's the whole idea. The whole idea is that you should be a little bit skeptical where that pungent stench is oozing from, you know. So you should be flabbergasted. You should be bebused. Like, is this actually a human being giving me this very detestful unlikely smell, so it should really, 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 really shake your imagination. Like, why is this human being who is pretty or good looking getting such a BO, which is actually disgusting to a newborn baby?
Yeah, I don't know. It's I
I
had to
saw
tell
I saw what you
somebody.
did there with those eyes. Look at her. Look at those eyes.
I've had to tell somebody, a girl that, it wasn't given.
How did you start that conversation?
Everybody around her didn't want to tell her, and we went outside, and no, we went to a basement party. Oh my god, it was the worst. It was a basement party, so the stench was like overtaken. It was hot, and stuff. So we ended up going out, luckily for like to get air, and so everybody was just basically talking about her. And I don't like I'm a very sensitive, emotional person. I care. So when I see people getting bullied or being made spoken of, I don't like it. So then I went to the girl and I just let her know. I was like, hey, I want to talk to you, but I don't want you to take this the wrong way. I was so serious. Let me say, I think that's the most serious I've been in my life, because I don't need anybody sitting here trying to fight me because they think I'm trying to be on joke time. So I was like, hey, you have a smell that's protruding. I don't know what you have going on, because some people, they might have health issues where it's so I was like, I don't know what, but it's a smell that's coming, and it's kind of potent. So I just want to give you a heads up that this is what's happening, and people are speaking and talking about it. So I just want to let you know. And she actually told me that she had BV.
Yeah, what?
BV,
C'est quoi ça?
bacterial vaginosis.
Oh,
So the truth is that let's not get this misconstrued. The truth is that all human beings smell one way or the other. Okay, we all smell. There's a time there you will get you can get some oral um breath which is not fresh. Yep, you can grab a gum or do something. It happens to all of us. We have those issues sometimes, but now we're talking about those that have these concurrent issues. Okay, it is very concurrent. It is like when I see you from afar, I'm like, boom, this guy is going to be, yeah, I already know. It's like ready made, It's not like once in a while I walk and say, oh, okay, what's going on? I think we need a roll on. That's different. Or we're playing ball, then all of a sudden you're like, oh man, I think let's go home and shower. That's kind of different. Not with you and me in the same bathroom, though. I'm just saying. Yeah. But there are certain things that, when you just see the person coming, you already know. That is what we're talking about. It's
Yeah.
okay. Like every woman on earth has a body odor. Every man, every woman has something. But there are some women that when you're trying to get kinky, sexy with them, you have to tell her, please, I'm sorry, sweetheart, I'm not going to be home. Just because when you think
Why not just
of
tell her that though? Why not
no,
just
no,
tell
no,
her she has an odor? Rather
no, no,
than
no. That's there's a whole process to this. There's a whole process. It needs to be baby steps. Then before you get to, like, this is a woman who was born with a lot of decomposition in that part of her body. So you need to
all
actually
right
treat it
now.
from within to get to that. So
very
when you meet
cool.
those kind of, yeah, I used to be in class with girls who would just shake around and something would. So now I can really imagine what their future husbands or current husbands are going through if they have not taken care of those things like that. Also, men. I know of men that when we're playing basketball, you don't want that dude jumping around you. And the dude is always the first to shower. So it's a
Wow.
process. It's a process of decomposition which needs a lot of early detection and eradication. If you don't detect it early and
Wow, early
eradicate it,
detection. Early detection.
yeah.
I
Mhm.
remember, as in school during Christmas, they have like the exchange gifts. How do you call that thing? Gift exchange. You know.
We call it bijou.
Yeah, that yeah. I have
Bijou. Mhm.
wherever you're at. One of my cousins back in high school. Yeah, they gave her a gift bag, and in it was a toothbrush, a toothpaste, two deodorants, and what was the last item? Oh, body spray. Yeah, that was her. That was her gift. So when she came up, she was like, "Wow, somebody give us Why somebody give me this? I said, if you ask me that question again, slap I can give you here. The slap I can give you here, you would think that your senses are behind your head. Anyways, please, I beg, just gotta be taking care of yourself with those items that they've given you. Thank you. I thought it was pretty funny. Yeah.
Damn. That's such an awkward conversation to talk to somebody you're intimate with.
Never.
It's not awkward. It's not awkward. If you're comfortable with the person, I feel like you should be comfortable letting them know. If you really care about the person, let them know, hey, you have a stench. It's just it's the way you deliver the message. It's the tone and the delivery of the message.
Yeah, even then people that repeat the same shoes all the time. It's like, bruv, you don't have no other pair of shoes. I mean, like, you know.
Yeah.
See, with that, you need to come with a solution.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say, hey, Bill, you don't have another pair of shoes, you gonna buy them another pair of shoes?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm pretty sure they have another pair of shoes.
Oh, no, just asking.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you guys think about? What do you guys think about connections on social media, like friendships? You know, we came from the pandemic where a lot of people were home, a lot of relationships were on the hook, or some people got stronger, weaker. I don't know, whichever one. But what do you guys think about? Can you form real connections online?
How did I meet your sister?
I don't know, man. Actually, you tell us.
I met your sister on Yahoo.
Oh, Yahoo, yeah. Messenger, I remember.
2008.
That's
And I met her the first time in my life, 2015. So I met her 2008 on Yahoo Messenger through a friend, and it was hello, hi, hey, and we started talking. Then I got to the US 2009, never saw her until 2015. When I saw her, and I was like, my cousin was like, come on, greet my friend. I greeted her, and she was like, hey, you're not even gonna ask her name. I was like, I'm sorry, what's your name? She said, Gertrude. I said, wait a minute, Gertrude. I said, Gertrude Mba. She said, yes. I said, yes, I remember you. From 2008, I was asking you out. She did not believe me. I called the name of the friend who took me to the cyber cafe to go show me to go talk to her at that time. And I was not going there to talk to her. I was just going there like, oh, let's just go talk to some friends and stuff like that. You know, you always have this body that you guys are like together. And I reminded her that's how I met you. Ladies came after me, all those girls I was talking to at the time. Oh, you left us with this girl. You don't even know her. I knew this girl before you, man. I just didn't.
Oh, look at me smiling. It was a cute love story.
I met her
love this.
So I met her then 2015. We spoke 2016. We got intimate 2017. We got married. You know? So if you put in everything together from the time I met her online until today, we've been together for over 10 years, you know? But
that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, tears.
And I did a wedding a month ago. A lady, Cameroonian lady, who met the husband online on a Christian website.
ChristianMingle.com?
No, not Mingle. There's another one. Yeah.
I was about to say.
So yeah, she met him on there, and they're happily married now. So I just feel like it depends on what you're looking for and on what you're actually looking at. My wife just came out from a wedding in Houston, Texas. I think she mentioned that too. I think they also met online. You know, so the world is becoming a global village where folks don't have time. The amount of time you take playing a game on your phone, use that same energy and look for guys online, and you might find one. You know, so I don't have a problem with that, AK, because I'm married to a woman that I met through that method.
That's dope. That's dope.
I say yes and no.
What did you say, Tutu? Sorry,
I said that's so beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
So
you
nice.
said no. You said no. You say yes and no to that.
Why no?
Because I feel like we're closer than ever, yet further than ever from each other.
That's the beauty of it.
I don't know. Depends on how you see it. It depends on your perspective. Sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
Because that's the simplest way I can put it.
But for those who enjoy it, right? They're enjoying it because one, they want to be able to link up, but at the same time still have that distance. Well, if they're not close to marriage or something like that, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're talking about meaningful relationships, right?
Right.
Ain't nothing meaningful if you have somebody all the way at arm's length, all the way over there. Like at the same time, we see things about people and know nothing about each other. Sometimes people don't even know that their friends are going through it. Sometimes, so I don't know. It's a yes and a no. And I agree with JB when he says it depends on what you're going there for, right? If you're intentional about your relationships online, it will yield the necessary fruits just like it would in person, right? Because most of us are far away from people that we love. You can only build that rapport online. So if you're intentional, it can work. But it's easy to get swept away and say, oh, this person is online, has posted a cooking video. Okay. And you realize that 6 months has gone by, like he was saying, you have not even said hi to this person. Or how are you? You're just looking at status. And you're like, my friend, we're not friends because you don't even know the first thing about me.
There's so many things you can also teach. Like I always say this, please teach me how to love you. Teach me how to love you. Don't be an encyclopedia for me to go through to understand your characteristics and your do's and don'ts. Please teach me how to love you. If you love flowers, make it easy. Let me give you flowers. If you don't like flowers, you love frogs, let me know. I have to kiss the frog before I come to you. So just let me understand the basics of being in love with someone. You can't just be hoping that if a man truly cares about me, he's gonna know. No, girl, you probably
You
not you
said that
person.
again. I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. If a
Not
man
not
what?
not if a man truly loves me, then he's gonna find out about me. No, don't do that. Try to teach a man how to love you. When you teach a man how to love you and he can actually understand certain things about you in my work. Okay, like my friends that have tried to link up about distant relationship, when a woman asks this question, what does he do for a living? Now let me see a picture of him. The first thing that comes to my mind is you're not ready for a relationship. Because if you're truly ready for a relationship, looks should not really be what you're looking for at that time. Let me know this dude. Where is he? What does he do for a living? How often can he visit me? Those are the things that you can easily make way with it. But
And
once
then
you
he
go,
comes, you are falling in love with Voldemort.
no, 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 there's no way I will give you Voldemort, myself. There's no way I'm going to give you
Yeah, that's you pay your standard.
no,
If
no, no,
it's
no, no.
my person that I have to meet,
Okay.
I'd absolutely have to see what they look like.
You made a statement earlier that I promise to hook, but I don't. It's because the people that I might end up hooking you up with are not the kind of person that you might end up being with. I know the kind of
How
girls
do
that
you know?
I know my friends now. I know ones that always want to come and pipe and go. I don't want you to be no one's piper.
Okay.
Yeah, I know of the friends that want to be.
That's a fair assessment.
No, it's for your security. I have so many friends that even married men that they will not have find nothing dating you, But I'm not gonna link you with a guy like that because it's just gonna come and hurt you and walk away. I'm looking for that potential man that's gonna be like, okay, this is this lady and this is who she is to me. So I am not here to propagate for those who are actually doing online dating, but I'm saying that if you are in a position where you think you can try new things, right? Just open up. Open up, and ladies, please teach men how to love you. Just like you're telling us, I want a man that is going to be a provider. What is he providing? Is he providing you just the 9 inches or 6 inches, or he's coming with money? Is he bringing the money without the inches? Is he bringing the inches, the money plus the good looks and the sexy pack and everything?
I
Where
have
do
a
you find
question.
those kind of men?
So why will you say, look there, you don't want to show us the picture of the person you're bringing?
No, because the looks should not be what should be a primordial factor being with a guy. When I met my wife
Mm.
on Yahoo Messenger, it was true words. Hello, hi, how are you? And my friend telling me all the nice things about this woman. When she told me stuff about this woman, to be honest with you, my wife is light skinned, but my whole life I've dated a lot more dark skinned girls than light skinned girls. So she was not
JB,
even my spec at that time.
let me just say this and say this now since we're on the topic. Okay, sorry. Let me digress a little bit.
Mhm.
You see this thing where I say look should not be the first thing. I disagree.
Okay.
People get together for their own reasons.
Mhm.
Just because looks is not your reason does not mean that it should be a universal rule, right?
Yes, for sure.
People are allowed to be with people because of what they want. If money is what you are looking for, go and look for your person that has money. And if you go there, they look like Voldemort. Don't go there and you start saying, I wish he was rich. Whatever brought you there is what should keep you there. Don't go because you want a rich man, somebody who will fly you around the world, and this person doesn't really like you, because there are people like that. Like you can tell that this man don't like you, just put you in a house, provide for you, do this. Don't go there looking for love, because that's not what took you there. I used to think that, oh, it should be love. Everybody, their relationship, whatever glues their relationship is what they should hold on to. There's no universal rule. People have been together just based off of partnership and have lasted longer than people who went for love. So whatever it is that you are looking for in a partner, it's everybody's prerogative to go and find it. Nobody is judge and jury on it to say that, oh, your marriage is not valid because you people, you went and married that man for love. There's nobody who has that right to say it.
See,
any man find it way correct for you.
I listened to this podcast 3 days ago, right? And it's like anonymous calls, people calling anonymously, and they talk about their sexual fantasies and things like that. And this one guy said he broke up with his wife because she found out that he loves big, fat, hairy pussies. And he loved to feast. And his wife was not about that. So she called him a mad person and left. I'm paraphrasing there, but something along those lines. Until he found another woman who loved to be fist and in a relationship. And the pussy is hairy. Big, big. I said, you know what?
You can call that superficial all you want, but that works for the two of them.
Yeah. Hairy.
No. There's no universal standards when it comes to that, right? So, like I said, I was talking about, for me, that's what I think will go. There are no universal standard when it comes to things like that. You can't teach people how to love. But I'm saying that for me, if I have to hook up anyone, then you are looking for, and I know there are people who just tell me, please get me a guy. I'm just saying so. There's no woman sitting there anytime on earth without 3 or 4 men talking to, unless she doesn't have exposure. Or she is that kind of, I don't want it. Even in church, or your brothers in church will want to bench you, want to center you. Your brothers in church will want to center you. Let's not even play around. Even some pastors will still want to center you, for sure. So if a woman is saying that I can't find a man, maybe the people around her, she has actually cut her circle very small, so she has limited access to men coming her way. Even those working at Walmart, they have guys talking to them. Man, there was this cashier that at 2 a.m. when I leave my job, I'm going to Walmart to go buy that particular Walmart. It was 24 hours because I know I was going to see her. She was so alarmingly beautiful, but she kept on saying no her whole life until she got married. So there are certain things like that. If a woman is not exposed to men, it's different. A woman who is average looking woman, you have an average of around 10 or 20 men trying to bang you at one time of your life. It's very, very normal. So if I'm going to hook up a lady who needs a guy, sister, and you tell me the first thing you're looking for is you're 35 years or you're 37, you're asking me, let me see his picture. Sister, you're happy being single. There comes a time in your life where there comes a time in your life where your priority or your diminishing returns is actually very, very, very high.
I still say that's not for you to judge.
Oh, trust me. I don't judge people I meet. Okay, if I talk to you, Tutu, and T, and I know that you have a man. If T calls me 5 days a week, like JB, where's a man? I know what to do to get a man. If Tutu calls me once a month, she doesn't really need a man. She just wants us to have the conversation. But T, where's a man? I'm sister. You probably want to get married or you probably want to grab some. So I know how to treat you at a particular time. I just don't hook up anyone that I know. A lot of single ladies. A lot of single ladies that I know are my friends or acquaintance. A lot of them. Do you think all those ladies really need men? A woman who really needs a man knows where to find a man. Trust me. You just get like, okay, I'm happy where I am. Yeah, James, he just wants to. Oh, Peter, his shoe is funny. Like even when you watch these pop the balloon segments on Nons Mirage on TV, a woman pops a balloon because I don't like a guy's shoe. Really? He's your dream man, but just because he's wearing funny shoes, you don't like him?
Yeah.
Sister,
she's entitled to not liking the shoes.
Take him go buy a shoe. Take him go buy a shoe. So I don't like your shoe. I don't like your shirt. Sister, those are things you can change. But you
So
can't,
that
you cannot
the
change
person that
people.
is yelling that their shoe is fun is the person's toes hanging outside of their shoes like this.
I know you have issues with toes. I know you don't like toes. You like bad. You don't like
The
bad
fact
toes.
that is the fact that be hanging outside the shoe like this, bro. Wait, somebody's shoe. It's like, bro, your toes are scraping the floor, man. Like,
No,
anyways,
no. Yeah, this is a topic that can go forever. I just feel like if you're a person, you truly love someone, then you should be open to telling the person what you feel. Like up to now, my wife and I, we still talk about these issues at home. What don't you like about me? What can I do to be better in this relationship? We have been married for 7 years. You know, when it was seven, they told us 6 years ago, that you guys have to marry for 7 years. Now we're married for 7 years. Say, oh, you have to stay in that marriage for 10 years before you know you're truly there. When we get to 10, they'll tell us it has to be 25 before you know
They
you're
keep
true.
moving the goalposts.
Exactly. I don't care, man.
so the
You're
point,
right. Anybody should choose what they want, but at the end of the day, right, I feel like when you finally click, when you click with somebody, there are a lot of things that will not matter.
Okay. On that note, I know we're closing this chapter. All those people who come to events I'm hosting and your baby showers, and you're telling them in 9 months' time, I want to come and see a baby. Please stop telling people 9 months' time too. Stop telling people in 9 months' time. Most of these ladies in their 21, 23, when they were younger, 13, 14, you told them stay off men and don't have sex. They got through 18, you told them the same thing. One night when they get married in their 25th birthday, you come and tell them in 9 months' time. How did they learn how to have sex before having kids? Those are the double standards. Stop telling our kids in 9 months' time. Some people don't want to even have kids in their early marriage. They want to find out if this is my partner or we're just passing time. And you come and you saturate them with in 9 months' time, I'll be coming back from California to come and do your baby shower.
they
Please,
were
let's
just
stop that.
we're just having
Stop
conversation.
it.
Why getting offended?
No, because it's becoming alarming where folks are just coming and just let me say something. You take the mic and you say the same thing. My friend, we've been together. You wanted to have kids. Now you're married in 9 months' time. What if this child is barren? What if this lady is barren and she doesn't even know? You're
She
giving them pressure.
she can adopt.
That's okay, but stop talking about 9 months' time. Just like we are also pushing women at 35, you should be married. There's no age limit to you getting married or having kids. Just let people live their lives.
It's so funny. I was watching some video that some girl was saying, if we are forcing women to be married by 35, we should force men to be established by 35. I almost jumped out of my seat. I'm like, God damn. Like, leave us alone, man. Like, we're talking about you guys, not us. Relax. Nobody asked you to pick up the horn and start blowing.
I mean, did she lie though?
I just said nobody asked you to verify. Nah,
Because what? She's not, the women are not going to marry themselves. And men, for the most part, want to be established before they marry. Sort of. So,
Hey, to my sister T, men don't want to be established to be married. Men
I
want to
said,
find.
sort of.
No, I understand. Now we are speaking. We're just speaking. I know we're just throwing talk. I know you're just saying that most men just want to be married when they think they have seen that woman. I know of so many friends. Why is that? Do you know most of our friends back home are actually married? Most of our friends who don't even are doing financial, like you see the amount of people getting married in Cameroon, I'm like surprised. Almost all my friends back home are married, classmates. You can count those who are not married. You understand? So it takes me back to the fact that marriage is actually not, it's not money that brings marriage. Because most of my friends who don't really have a lot, they are all married. But now you see so many good looking women, hardworking women in the US who are all by themselves, very, very solo. So I think those who are fine in America, but can't find a man,
Go
please
to Cameroon.
search your exes. All those
no,
boys you went to
it's
stay
not
with,
that. They don't sell enough. They don't sell enough roses in Cameroon. So
right?
yeah,
And they don't even engage those Cameroonian ladies.
it's just one. Then was like, Tutu, please take us to this thing out of the week. Hopefully, you brought a sentence this time around. Okay, let's carry go.
That's if she has a word.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I've had enough of the slander. I actually have a word and a sentence. But you know what? I'm not going to say no more because y'all came for me, both of y'all suspects. So y'all go ahead and give us a sentence and a word. I'll be waiting.
Suspect says, I don't have nothing for today.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Suspect has a word and a sentence.
There's no way
sure.
you're doing that. Tutu, there's no way you're doing that tonight. Just take your role.
You said what?
There's no way you're passing that over to someone. You should have told us earlier.
Yeah.
No, I have I literally have the word.
Okay, suspect right now.
Today's word of the week is
Pontificate.
Suspect cannot pronounce word of the week.
Pontificate.
suspect doesn't have a word of the week. I'm lying. I'm kidding. Okay, no, for real. So a word of the week is cornucopia.
You're not serious. You're mad. What is that? What is that?
So serious. Cornucopia. 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 You got it? Yep. There you go. And it is a noun. And the definition is an abundant supply of good things of a specific kind. Now, how I use it in a sentence?
What's the definition again?
How I
An
use it in a
abundance of
sentence
something.
is if one were to look inside MCJB's closet, you will find a cornucopia of stylishly coordinated outfit that make him shine on stage while he's hosting.
The day I
Smile
stop
now.
being an MC, the day I stop being an MC is the day I go and I use that word. We have a lot of cornucopia of food and drinks.
Yeah, hold on. What's the
When you use cornucopia, you don't have to use a lot of that.
Yeah, you don't have to use a lot of it. It's really just an
That's
abundance.
tautology.
We have a cornucopia of food and drinks, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly. Write that
I am
down for your
so- I am
next
so using that-
event.
I'm so using that word on Sunday in
I think
Maryland.
that's a good word, cornucopia. So it's abundant.
right
I'll be in
now?
Maryland on Sunday for an event. I'm definitely using cornucopia. And AK, you must translate that word. I'm calling you to
Please
give the meaning.
video it. We need evidence.
I will call AK to give the meaning of cornucopia.
Where did
This
you
man will not even remember the word. I can bet you.
Let me type it down.
No, I have it right there. Don't worry. I'll remember abundance of a lot.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah?
Cornucopia.
Huh? You said abundance in the Lord.
No, abundance of a lot.
Abundance of good things of a certain kind.
I don't know. I just created my own abundance of a lot.
Yeah, cornucopia. Ladies and gentlemen,
Cornucopia.
we have a
So where did you find the word?
She just Googled that stuff right
No, I
now.
didn't. I swear. I've had this word since Monday. I swear. Literally, I've had this word since Monday. Sometimes I just get the words from like Merriam-Webster or things like words that I know that we won't use. Yeah.
Jeez.
Cornucopia.
Britannica, encyclopedia. You guys know reading encyclopedia is very like.
Words I can't even pronounce, man. But anyways,
That's the problem. We're too used to using words that we just use. You use cornucopia.
and nobody uses that thing on a regular basis.
See, that's the
No one,
problem.
nobody uses even the person who wrote the dictionary does not use this word.
Cornucopia. You just say something. I think that somebody will just jump you for no
I'm
reason.
telling you, if you're asking to get out and use that word, she will
Y'all
tell you,
some
I'll call you,
haters.
she will never
Y'all
call you
some
back.
haters. Y'all just say y'all don't know how to use it in a sentence. Just say that.
I really don't know how to use it in a sentence. I would not even know how to pronounce it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Y'all a hater. But it's okay. But yeah, that's the word of the week. So make sure y'all go ahead and use that. MCJB, make sure you send your evidence and your proof on Sunday when you actually use it.
See, what was the definition again?
Abundance of a lot.
There you
An
go.
abundant
Abundance
supply
of good things.
of good things of a
Of a
specific
certain
kind.
Oh, like Tutu was saying that was not so. She had to go and get some
Cornucopia.
yeah.
What? Tutu said what?
Your eyelashes. You said they were bare, so you need to go and
Oh yeah, good job. Yeah, cornucopia, abundant of a lot. So I need to go ahead and get them done.
Now that I see, she does look bald, like without the.
Okay. There are certain things in life that you cannot say to a woman, especially at 9:30 p.m. Central Time. Okay.
Let's
You
go.
cannot- Yes, you cannot tell a woman that she looks bald. Okay. So
She was
while
the
you're
one who said it at the beginning. I was just saying that now that I'm looking at
I
it,
said I
see
look
it.
sick.
So, it's the same thing.
But why does it become a habit for you to be carrying things on your eyelids?
You said why is it a habit?
Yeah, don't you know when you get older, they won't be able to even carry your eyes. You're going to be like blind.
Who?
You, because it's going to be.
Who says I'm gonna get
overwhelming.
my eyelashes done when I'm like
When will you start?
that old?
Do you know when you're going to carry the most time in your life you carry yourself is when you're like 40 to 50. That's when you're enjoying your life. Now that you're not even enjoying life. Oh. Now this
Okay,
you're still.
so let me enjoy my lashes now.
No, that's when you enjoyment is still ahead. You think this is enjoyment now?
This is not enjoyment.
This is not enjoyment. Now you're still
not.
afraid. Now you're
It's
still
ghetto.
afraid. when you know that you can no longer bake it, and everything that comes and goes, you're going to be sweet. You're going to be a sweet sugar mommy somewhere, sweet one. That time I said, "Oh,
Cornucopia of sexual pleasure.
thank you."
That just flow out like this.
Yes,
Hmm.
that's a smart woman.
Hmm.
A
I
smart
like
woman.
that. That's a good one.
Yeah, men
But yeah,
Hmm.
there you go.
Anyways, man. Conclusions, guys. Conclusions. Any conclusions to the masses? See, go.
I got none. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you. Tutu, go.
These suspects as co-hosts are ops, an enemy of progress. All of them, especially these two right here, diagonal from each other. T and AK.
Thank God you said it. I was planning to do it.
You were out there swinging bullets, huh?
Very chill today. You know what's crazy? Let me clap. Because me and SCJB, we've been,
Yeah,
we've been on the same wavelength for the past like 2 episodes.
I like you. I like you. I've always liked you.
That thing you said, his choker almost choked him. Anyways, MC JB, do you have any conclusions?
Yeah, I always say something at the end. I don't know why T is never saying something, and I really don't like that. You can say she doesn't say she doesn't have no conclusions. My conclusion tonight is
Stop taking life so serious.
if you guys watch the news, right, you saw what happened in Ohio, Columbus the other day, with guys walking around swastika flag, dressed in black, walking the streets of Ohio. We didn't talk about that. And praising Hitler in America, right? So that is where we are heading. And I feel like we should not be afraid of individuals who carry things like that. They had arms on them, and walking around praising Hitler in a black neighborhood. That wasn't in a white neighborhood, that was in a black neighborhood. So I just feel like we should look at forums where we can preach more of love and avoid situations where there's going to be violence and war. So I actually applaud the guys who actually took videos of them and prevented others from attacking them. So let's try to always preach love and avoid evil. And all of you out there on TikTok who watch the episode about African Americans and Africans, trust me, we have a lot more for you guys next week. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you. And thank you for reminding us. Yeah, you guys need to go and watch their previous episodes of Talking Out Your Ass. Because all the comments I read was like, nobody watched anything, and nothing from that particular snippet even gave up anything pertaining to what we said in that episode. So don't be the guys who talk about the previous one who just read headlines and don't read the meat potatoes and all things. So anyways, man,
I'm still waiting for that girl to comment back too. The girl that was in the TikTok comments.
Oh, she said she was gonna call you. Oh, comment back.
Mm-hmm.
You had time, man. You really had time to go investigate. Anyways, yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, T2, for please, you guys go and comment to those people. Go and engage with them, I beg, because I don't have time. You know me, if I go down there, it'll be a different story. But anyways, man, thank you guys for rocking with us on a weekly basis. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button to get weekly notifications for our weekly episodes. And if you're not following us on all streaming platforms, please do so at Palm Wine Central Podcast or Palm Wine Central Podcast. Again, to hit follow to get weekly notifications. And if you'd like to come on the show to join us, to chat, share your business or share your, I don't know what story. Should I say story? Yeah. Hit us up and we'll find
your sexual prowess.
That too. We'll find a way to bring that all into, I do want us to host a sexologist though. If you guys know any, please let me know. Need a sexologist or two on here so that, got some questions for them. But anyways, man, thank you all again for rocking with us. We the Palm Wine Central crew here with MCJB, T, Tutu, and I'm Uncle AK. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.